West Wing Week.
Welcome to the West Wing Week, your guide to everything that's happening at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue. This week, President Obama focused on winning the future, concentrating on innovation in small businesses, holding events in Oregon and Ohio, and convening his Council on Jobs and Competitiveness at the White House. That's February 18th to the 24th, or Don't Bump My Adams.
Don't bump my Adams here.
That's right.
On Friday, February 18th, as you recall from last week's episode of West Wing Week, the president was on the West Coast speaking with the entrepreneurs and innovators who will help grow the American economy. The president arrived in Hillsboro, Oregon, to visit the Intel campus, the world's most advanced semiconductor manufacturing facility, to take a tour and meet with young science fair winners.
And I'll show you one of these wafers, 12-inch wafer with the microprocessor chips on it. You can hold it if you'd like.
I just won't drop it.
Yeah, please don't drop it, sir.
I was saying that I cannot drop this.
The second thing, we will have you sit down and let you operate an electron microscope.
This is fun. Keep on clicking.
The president also learned more about Intel's science, technology, engineering, and math education programs, and the company's efforts to better prepare young people to compete for high-tech jobs and inspire the next great innovations, like these 7th graders, the Bindlebots, who are designing robots that could model human brains and mend broken bones.
Can I press the button?
Yeah. Press the orange one.
The orange one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Even as we have to live within our means, we can't sacrifice investments in our future. If we want the next technological breakthrough that leads to the next Intel to happen here in the United States, not in China or not in Germany, but here in the United States, then we have to invest.
Before leaving, the president also recorded his weekly address from the clean room.
Now this is cool. Huh?
On Monday, February 21st, President Obama took President's Day off. Mostly. There's always a meeting or two. On Tuesday, February 22nd, President Obama boarded Air Force One for Cleveland, Ohio, accompanied by many members of his cabinet, and AOL co-founder and chair of the Startup America Partnership, Steve Case, who the president also named to his Council on Jobs and Competitiveness. Cleveland was a natural site to hold the Winning the Future Forum on Small Business. An emerging global leader in the fields of biotechnology and clean energy, Cleveland has positioned itself for the jobs and industries of the 21st century. After addressing the forum, the president attended several breakout sessions, first on entrepreneurship with SBA Administrator Karen Mills.
It's the new products, it's the new services, things that nobody else thought of before, that are going to help absorb all the talented Americans out there who are looking for careers.
Treasury Secretary Tim Geithner hosted a session on helping small businesses get access to capital.
For a small business, capital is still tough. Partly, as I understand it, because one of the key ways that small businesses were able to get loans was because they had some sort of assets that they could offer up as collateral. And if those asset values have declined, that makes it that much more difficult.
Before addressing the closing session of the forum, the president also dropped in on an online chat that CEA Chairman Austin Goolsbee was holding on whitehouse.gov.
I'm sorry, did I interrupt an answer?
Nope.
Thank you. Entrepreneurs like each of the ones who are here today create 2 out of every 3 new jobs in this country. So you're the cornerstones of the community. You're the sources of pride for working families. When the bet concerns America, you've always gone all in. You've taken risks.
On Wednesday, February 23rd, President Obama went to the Grand Foyer with Secretary of State Hillary Clinton to make a statement about the situation in Libya.
The American people extend our deepest condolences to the families and loved ones of all who've been killed and injured. The suffering and bloodshed is outrageous, and it is unacceptable. So are threats and orders to shoot peaceful protesters and further punish the people of Libya. These actions violate international norms and every standard of common decency. This violence must stop.
On Thursday, February 24th, President Obama walked across West Executive Avenue to the EEOB, where he attended the first meeting of the President's Council on Jobs and Competitiveness, chaired by GE CEO Jeffrey Immelt. The Council will seek input from individuals in all aspects of our economy about ways to create jobs right here in America. To find out more information on any of these topics or to see complete videos of these events, go to whitehouse.gov. And thanks again for checking out your West Wing Week.
vanadium redox fuel cells. That's one of the coolest things I've ever said out loud.